The why is never about the who. What is it with the desperate need to justify bringing a new person here? People love to list their reasons for having kids as if they're presenting a thesis on human progress, when in reality they're just listing their own psychological deficits. Let's look at the noble motivations for procreation and see them for the narcissistic grabs they actually are. First up, the legacy. People act like their DNA is a sacred text that the universe is dying to read. I want to pass on my name. Your name? You're a middle manager at a paper company, Kevin. Your legacy is a mortgage and a browser history no one wants to see. The idea that your specific combination of mediocre genes is so vital that it justifies forcing a new person to endure 80 years of taxes and toothaches is the height of vanity. You aren't building a dynasty, you're just making a copy of a copy of a copy. Then there's the I want someone to love or I want to experience unconditional love crowd. Think about that for a second. You are so emotionally bankrupt or lonely that you decided to create a sentient being whose biological survival depends on being programmed to love you. That's not a gift of love, that's an emotional hostage situation. You aren't giving life, you're manufacturing a fan club. And let's not forget the "it's just what you do" group. The people with the imagination of a brick who see life as a checklist: school, job, marriage, baby, death. They have children because they're bored, and everyone else on Instagram is doing it. It's the ultimate fear of missing out. They treat the creation of a human life like buying a new brand of air fryer, except you can't return the kid when you realize it's actually a lot of work and makes the house smell weird. The narcissist's second chance. This one is my favorite. I want to give them the life I never had. Translation, I failed at my own dreams, so I'm going to vicariously live through a miniature version of myself and project all my unfulfilled ambitions onto them. You aren't giving them a life, you're giving them a script to follow so you can feel better about your own disappointments. And when they inevitably realize they don't want to be the professional athlete or doctor you failed to be, well, that's where the ungrateful child narrative begins. Finally, we have the life feels empty motivation. These people have stared into the existential void, realized their lives have no inherent meaning, and instead of dealing with that like an adult, they decide to create a purpose. A child is the ultimate distraction. You don't have to worry about the pointlessness of your own existence when you're too busy cleaning up vomit and arguing about homework. It's a 20-year moratorium on thinking for yourself. Conclusion. Look, if you want to play God because you're bored, lonely, or vain, just admit it. Don't wrap it in the flag of sacrifice, heroism, or altruism. You aren't doing the child a favor. They didn't exist to ask for one. You're doing it for you. You're scratching an itch and making someone else pay for the skin cream. So go ahead, make your mini-me. Just stop pretending it's a moral victory. It's just another selfish choice in a long line of selfish choices. But hey, at least the kid might get your eyes, along with your predisposition for anxiety, Alzheimer's, and your crushing fear of death. Leave a comment below and tell me which selfish reason was your favorite, or just tell me I'm a monster for pointing out the obvious. I'll be here, not changing diapers.